So I recently asked ChatGPT a very specific question. I asked Chat to tell me, not based on what it knew about me, not following all of my thousands of threads, a fresh, unique perspective on what are the top ways that a real estate agent can generate leads. And you're going to be surprised. I was surprised. And then I had ChatGPT rate one of the lead generators that we include in our systems. I asked it to rate that lead source versus the ones that it gave me, and I was absolutely gobsmacked. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you the results. And guys, this one was eye-opening. If you are looking to generate leads and you are tired of spending hundreds or thousands of dollars with very little results, this is the video that you want to watch. Are you guys ready? Let's hit it. All right. So, chat, what are the best leads that a real estate agent could go after if they want to get business? And guys, here's where we're at. So when I asked ChatGPT this question, here's the top. Targeted Google local service ads. This puts you at the top of Google with a Google screened badge. Now, if you're not familiar with what this is, and we're going to talk about why this is top, this is it. I searched the term Orlando Realtors. Here's the sponsored local service ads, the LSAs right here. So at the very top, you've got agents paying. Some of these agents pay thousands of dollars a month to be here. Why? Because they are going to be above all of the organic SEO ranked websites. They're going to be above the paid ads, and they're going to be above things like Zillow and Realtor.com. This is where you want to be, but you're going to pay a price for it. Because if you're smart like we are, when we run these, we have these attached to our CRM, and we have our AI robot answer the call when we can't for higher conversions. But this right here allows people to call you literally right away. So if I'm online looking for a realtor and I'm like, okay, I like this guy. If I get the phone number, I can literally call him right off of Google, or I can send him a message. It's very powerful. So Chat decided that that was one of the top lead sources. And quite frankly, I have to agree. But it's also not a cheap lead source. I mean, $500 a month is not going to get you to the top all the time. And you're also not going to get as many leads. So you need to figure if you're going to go that route, spend $1,000 probably or more per month. But the quality of the lead is pretty impressive. Right? The next thing that it said was YouTube shorts and local search topics. This goes hand in hand with a lot of training you see on why agents should build a local YouTube channel. Next, Facebook Marketplace and community groups. Then ChatGPT suggests sites like MyPlusLeads, LandVoice, RedX. These are sites that will sell you vetted leads like FSBOs, expireds, short sales, pre-foreclosures, neighborhood data. And you can pull this daily. Next was new construction builders. I have to agree with this one. If you're in a market that has a lot of new construction, that is a massive lead source for you. Now, we're going to get into detail on that one on this channel in the coming weeks, but I have to agree that's a top one. Paid Zillow Seller Boost. It's expensive, but delivers immediate homeowner inquiries. I'm not as keen on this one anymore. Not going to go into detail, but that's not something that I'm absolutely sold on like we were years ago. Open house is done the right way. We could get into a whole training on that, but if you do it right, one of our agents on our team did an open house 2 weekends ago, got a seller lead off of it, already listed that home, got a buyer lead off of that. It's rare that that happens like that, but she did. And now she's working with a buyer from that open house. So open houses can be lucrative, but please understand, just by having an open house doesn't necessarily mean you're going to absolutely have tons of traffic. But it's a great way to get your brand and name out there and to possibly get some walk-ins that are ready to do business. Then you've got Instagram and TikTok local trends. Renters buyer list. Now, we've done a lot of training on how to go and find renters, first-time home buyers who rented a home in the MLS and are at the last 4 months of their lease. That is a massive market you need to be going after. Don't forget, subscribe and hit the channel because I have training on all of this. Neighborhood farming, which is one of my near and dear pieces. Retargeting website visitors with Facebook and Instagram ads. builder spec home alerts, local SEO. This is not really something that I would spend a lot of time on anymore because with ChatGPT, with Google local service ads, you don't really need to spend time anymore building out your SEO. And quite frankly, with sites like Zillow, realtor.com, and some of the big boys, you're just going to have a hard time ranking. If you're going to go after SEO type rankings, do it very niche specific. We could train on that for an hour. Door knocking, which I do not do anymore. I don't like that one, but it's there. It works. Local partnerships. Now, one of the things that I asked Chat to do, and the purpose for today's video is we're going to get into a lead source. I'm going to call it God's lead source, right? What I'm about to teach you guys on this lead source, I think by the mid part of next year, 2026, is going to be one of the top lead sources. If you are looking for an avenue to get very hot leads at low cost, this is the one you want to concentrate on. So I asked Chad, I said, now for the program that I have, which is the keyword lead generator, where would that rank on this entire list that you gave me? And this is what Chad said. This is where your keyword lead generator fits on the list. Number two, right below Google. Why does it rank this high? Because it does something almost no other lead source does. It captures intent before they buy or sell and fill out a form. So I'm capturing leads before they actually fill out a form on somebody else's website. It's hyper local and zip code oriented. So I'm staying within my market and I'm only dealing with people that have the highest intent. They are ready to go. It produces leads cheaper and faster than Facebook ads. It works for both sides of the business. And so, guys, what I want to share with you now, and let me quit sharing my screen for a second because I want to make sure you guys understand where I'm about to show you something that's a game changer. This particular strategy I'm about to show you can be set up in minutes. Now, once I show you the strategy, if you want to see the entire process and how it works, go check out my new webinar. I'm going to leave a link below in the description. It'll say check out Kelly's webinar. I walk you through the entire lead generation funnel and how we generate leads and how we communicate to these leads. You definitely want to see that, guys. But if you want to check out something that probably most of you haven't seen yet in terms of lead generation, this is it. So what I'm going to do before I show you my campaigns that I'm running now and the results, I'm going to go ahead, guys, and I'm going to fire off a campaign right in front of you. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm logged into my Genie website, guys. This is my direct mail platform. I own it. This is the one that agents are using all over the country. It's the #1 direct mail platform on the planet. And I'm going to add a campaign. I'm going to call this Test YouTube. Okay? Because this is YouTube and we're testing it. I'm going to do zip codes. I'm going to ask for leads in these zip codes. These are all zip codes that Claremont, Florida is located in. Then I'm going to ask for everything. I want all their contact information. I want it all. Okay? Then I'm going to go ahead and drop the keywords. Now, in those zip codes, I am asking this campaign to use these keywords, and let me read them off to you. Real estate agent, realtor, top realtor, best realtor, realtor near, selling house, home value, sell house, list home, list house. These are the keywords. Those were the zip codes. When I activate this campaign, what's going to happen is based on how many leads I want a day, anytime somebody is in those zip codes and they type in those keywords for their city and they hit enter, I'm going to capture them. I'm going to get every piece of information I need to run a full court press marketing campaign. Now, I'm not going to go into detail on this site, but trust me when I tell you, you get everything, right? So I'm going to save this. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to check how many people are actually typing in these keywords in Claremont, Florida, because I don't want to start a campaign and throw money on it and there's no search results, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to activate search volume estimate. I'm simply going to drop those keywords right there. It's already got the zip codes. It knows everything. And I'm going to get a count. Now, while that's working, let me let that work. Let me tell you what it's doing. It's coming up with search results based on the last 7 days. So it's going into its historical data for those three zip codes. It's checking those keywords. And anytime somebody typed those keywords online in those zip codes, it's going to tell me the count. So for a 7 day running count, each keyword is going to have a number by it. That's the number of times somebody, a person, typed that in. Now, why is this so important? If somebody's going to take the time to go online and search for local realtor, realtor near my home's value, home worth, sell my home, list my home, if they're going to type that, they're not looking for peanut butter and jelly recipes, guys. They're either starting, midpoint, or ready to talk with a realtor. And I want to be in line. I want to have my hand raised. I want to have that lead. And when I get that lead in just a minute, I'm going to show you. We start an automated campaign. So in our card Genie, and you know what? I'm just going to show it to you right now. In our card Genie, okay, I've got this campaign running right here, and I've got this keyword seller lead. Been running for about less than 12 days. For this campaign, we've already generated 36 leads. For this campaign, 32 leads. Okay. And I mean, when I say a lead, I get everything. And so what happens, guys, is I'm gonna come up here to my automation. And if you see, I've got an automation. What is an automation with postcards? It's like drip email. It's a card or a series of cards that will fire off when a lead is attached to it. So in my system, we create a group for that automation, that postcard. That group name is called Seller Keyword Leads. We attach the group to the keyword campaign. And so whenever a lead comes into that keyword campaign, it automatically forwards that lead to that group and prints the card right then and there and sends it. I don't have to do anything. So here's an example, guys. This is the card that's fired off right there. If I go to recipients, it's already got one from today. This card is being printed now. Here's the group. And if you want to see, let's go look at order history. I want you to see, I've got two cards coming. These are today's leads. They're processing. It'll go from processing to printing in just a couple hours, and then it's going to say shipped. Look at all these shipped. Every one of these represents a keyword lead that we are now running based on our campaigns. Look at that, guys. Is that not amazing? And so what's going to happen, guys? I'm going to go back over to the prospecting suite. Let's now go and look. Let's go back to our campaign and let's see if it's already got me results. Remember, what we're about to see are how many people in the last 7 days use those keywords in Claremont, Florida. Again, there's the zip code. There's the keywords. Let's go and look. Guys, list home, 101 people typed in list home in Claremont, Florida. Would you consider that a good lead? How about home value? 35. List house, 32. Realtor in Claremont, 25. Real estate agent, 24. Sell house, 18. Selling house, 6. Now, guys, this is what the lead cost me. Are you ready for this? This is going to blow you away. 80 cents. 80 cents. And I own that lead. That lead is now going to go on a funnel. And again, if you want to see the entire system, please make sure you go into the description. I'll even pin it on the first comment. Go watch my webinar. I walk you through everything from direct mail to how this works, our funnels, our email campaigns, the landing pages that we use. I walk you through the entire process and show you how easy it is. And now, just in the last, I'm going to call it 12 days, we've got, and let's just do the math, 35 and 36, 66, 67, 60, 69 leads in, let's call it 13 days. 69 leads. I've spent $55 on 69 leads. And by the way, those keywords that I just showed you, those are the keywords on both those campaigns. They're split up. One of them's made more for buyers, the other one's more for sellers. And so guys, when I went and I asked Chat about the most popular lead generating systems, I wasn't shocked. But then when I explained to Chat about my system, it ranked it number two below the local service ads, which those ads, those leads can run you $50 to $200. Now, those leads, if they call you, that's high intent. It's worth the money. The keyword leads, they haven't called you, they are searching. More than likely, they're going to end up on Zillow. If they pick an agent on Zillow, that agent's going to pay 40% of their commission. You can get the lead at 80 cents. You own it. It's up to you. It's up to your offer, your message, how you're going to get to them. I mean, the whole nine yards. But what a lead. That's why at the beginning I kind of chuckled and said it's God's lead source. And I heard another influencer talk about that. So it kind of stuck with me. Um, but oh my goodness, guys. And it's all part that what I just showed you is that's one of three lead generators I'm going to be teaching on this month. That's one of three. The other two are just as powerful, and it's all inclusive in our Card Genie program. So make sure you guys watch our webinar. I'll put it below. It's going to, even if you don't get it, it's going to open up your mind to how funnels work. It's going to open up your mind to how to create messages and offers, how to put all this together, right? Okay, guys, I wanted to share this with you because the keyword lead generator is it's the most powerful thing I've seen in 20 years. Full stop. When it comes to lead generation, the only thing that I think beats my keyword lead generator, realistically, is when a family member refers their close friend to you and they've already spoken about you. That to me is that is the lead you want. But those are few and far between. You can't run your business just on that. To me, this comes in next. All right, I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this. Drop comments below. Tell me what you think. This is super tactical, strategic, inexpensive. Oh my goodness, inexpensive. And I'd love to hear your feedback. What do you guys think? Have you ever heard of this? Did you think you could do this, right? Amazing stuff, guys. Seeing great results. I've got agents now that are doing this that are telling me that they're getting appointments, they're getting listings, they're getting buyers out showing homes. So at the end of the day, it comes down to this. What does your business look like in the next 12 months? Where do you want to be? If you want to scale, you have to be able to do it where you can afford it. The economy of scale, you can afford it. You're working with good quality leads, targeted, and you're consistent. You do all of that, guys, in your next 12 months, I don't care what the economy's doing, your next 12 months are going to be amazing. All right, that's it for today. Again, I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this one. Make sure if you haven't, you subscribe because I am committed. It's December now, 2025. I'm dating this video. We're about to hit 2026. I'm going to drop a new video every day on our Card Genie and Listings to Leads integration system. Guys, I'm dropping new videos every day, and there's over 80 different things that we teach on with our platform, and I think it's going to blow you away. So make sure if you haven't, you hit subscribe and the bell, be notified when I drop these, but I am committed. I'm going to be dropping something every single day for the rest of December. All right, that's it. I'll see you on the next video.